There are moments in life that people never forget, not because they were perfect, but because they felt magical. This is the story of one such evening. As the sun slowly disappeared beyond the horizon, a magnificent wedding venue came alive beneath thousands of golden lights. Guests arrived
Welcome.
dressed
So
in
wonderful to
elegance.
have you here.
Families embraced one another. Children ran happily through illuminated pathways. Laughter
You look
echoed
absolutely
through the halls.
stunning tonight. I am so happy you came.
This is hands down the best wedding ever.
Thank you so much for coming.
It wasn't just a wedding. It was the beginning of a new chapter. Friends reunited, families shared stories, and smiles could be seen everywhere. On the stage,
Ladies and gentlemen, what is the secret to a happy marriage? Always let your wife have the last word. I've known Mark for a very long time. He always said he'd only marry for true love. Well, looking at this lavish wedding, he also really loves an open bar.
everything was perfect, or so everyone thought. Then something unexpected happened. Whispers began to spread through the crowd. People looked around. Friends searched the hall. Family members exchanged curious glances. The groom was nowhere to be found. Minutes passed. Questions filled the room.
Where's the groom? He was here a few minutes ago.
For the first time, the celebration paused. Where had he gone?
The groom was somewhere else, inside a private dressing suite, standing before a mirror, preparing for one of the most important moments of his life. The room was calm, silent, focused. As he adjusted his cuffs, a transformation from a man into the groom everyone would remember. Moments later, his closest friends entered the room.
You look more like royalty than a groom.
The room filled with smiles. The groom simply smiled back, because some things don't need explaining. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. Back in the wedding hall, the grand entrance doors slowly opened. Golden light poured through the doorway. Conversations stopped. Heads turned. The room fell silent. And then he appeared, walking forward with confidence, with elegance, with presence. The bride smiled. Parents became emotional. Guests watched in admiration. It wasn't simply an entrance. It was a moment that would live forever in photographs, in memories, and in hearts. As the evening continued, the celebration became even more beautiful. Families embraced, friends laughed together, photographs captured priceless memories, children danced, blessings were shared, and happiness filled every corner of the room. The wedding had become everything they had dreamed of, and more. Hours later, as the celebration drew to a close, the bride and groom found a quiet moment together beneath the soft evening lights. The bride smiled and looked around. Everything had gone perfectly. The joy, the memories, the elegance, the atmosphere, everything. She asked him softly,
Everything went perfectly today.
Of course,
What's the secret?
the elegance came from Daroodi, and the blessings came from Allah.
and perhaps that was the perfect answer, because some moments deserve elegance, and some moments deserve blessings. But the most unforgettable moments are blessed with both. Daroodi, crafted for moments that last forever.